So Hungry Eyes straight Dianetics, it's correct. It's correct. Um, can't wait to get rid of this car and get a new one. Um, it's done. It's done. I can't do no more anymore with medicine, with pills, anything. No more. All of this lying and everything has to stop. Like I've said, everybody in Massachusetts was crying because they weren't able to get unemployment. They were able to get unemployment. They had to continue working. Look, it's the name of the game. It was spelled out in our AP Government and Law book. I keep saying it because it was. We had to actually sit there and read it. And some of us got uncomfortable with it. Some of us were frustrated. Some of us were angry. Some of us was just like, you know what? It is what it is. The bad part about this Dianetics is that there's no bullshit. So you can't get on my YouTube and you can't lie to me about what's going on. You have to tell me what's happening. But I already know what's happening, so there's like no point. We're not sticking with Alyssa anymore. The name is gone. And even my first name is gone. What it is that Michigan has changed a little bit. In Michigan, I believe, if I recall, if you do correct every step of the way, the name change comes a little bit easier. Massachusetts, we were able to do it because of the fact that they had this thing with no background checks. All right. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be at within the first month, because if I pulled a divorce card while we're still under the Michigan license, technically we have to get divorced in Michigan. That still means I get to bring back the car, though. And I get to find residency temporary for the time being, which is it's permissible. Does it cost more? No, it doesn't. What cost more was the fact that I had to actually do it in advance on my credit cards just to support my asshole ex of his husband's salary, because based on what I recalled on the Aruba trip, they weren't able to give him salary because nobody was doing crazy things with their money or their paychecks, so that the companies couldn't like grab it and then pay it towards the bill. It was something so stupid. It was a typical triple B conversation. Triple B conversation is the business talk, which is why I said it doesn't make a difference, because it dies out in a matter of 2 weeks. The problem is that everybody keeps trying to bring it up and rehash that it never exists. It does exist, because Panera over here is not like a hit place anymore to be at. A lot of the things that used to be nice about going into Panera, it's gone. You can tell with the staff and everything. When we came back, we noticed it. Same thing with Starbucks. Starbucks is dying out too. Here's the problem. Nobody's putting money back in the economy. Everybody's putting it in the wrong places. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. That's not what I want to hear in this. What I want to hear in my Dianetics is how to come back with more money without having to go through this one fucking chunk of unemployment time for everybody, it being ruined for me, because this was something I did avoid, and then we all got upset because when we found out it was Hungry Eyes that I was on, everybody was asking me to switch over to American Dad, and I said no. Then you guys went and forced it because you took money, $15,000, and you paid Miscavige to do it, which wasn't even real Miscavige, it was Paul Weiss. So it was like, why? Why? Because it was to support an affair. You don't do that. That goes against the law. That truly goes against the law. If you want to do that, you go do that in your own country. Meaning like you make your own country. And in fact, I think that was the talk about it. So we're regurgitating, rehashing a lot of people's stupidity, which has brought to this point. What I'm asking is, in the Dianet, do not put me through Forever 21. Do not put me through Speedway. And if we have to go through Walmart, I will bite my fucking tongue and do what I have to do. But this is becoming really a pain in the ass right now, because nobody's understanding the meaning of training, policy, corporate ethics, nothing like that. It's written in the books. It was spelled out in high school government, high school economics. It was spelled out everywhere. So there was no, well, it wasn't spelled. No, it's spelled out. It's spelled out. What it is that we're getting accustomed to going back to December 19, 2015, so we can start changing things. The problem is that Once this goes back to square one and no more elongated loops, it's going to be by the book. So whatever book is correct that appears, that's it. That's what we go by. Because we've made too many mistakes, and when everybody starts doing everything correct and not doing what they fucking feel like, that's when it's going to go right back. But we're just going to keep going through it. So in the meantime, I get to have my Dianetics back because it's not going anywhere. I'm doing all the pushing and the pulling. They're not. I have to rely on my high school days. I never even liked my fucking high school days. Every single one of them was bullying on top of the rape, and bullying more on top of the rape. So whole American Dad was rape, bully, rape, bully, rape, bully. That's fantastic. Great. So when do I have time to cry? You don't. So now it's like, let's pin the family against her, because that's what's going to happen during this flip. Let's pin the family. So now I won't have a home for Miriam. She can stay in the car. She's a car cat. She can handle it. The problem is the airhead, which I have to somehow get him to keep. We don't like keeping pets because we have an addiction to fucking medical procedures, because we're addicted to morphine and anesthesia, the stuff that they put you under, because we just have to have that great feeling. To be honest with you, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time being in this fucking house. I can't make any more payments. I can't do any more than take away everything. And even that money goes into the car. Car, bills, student loans. So that all comes back. But like I said, the fight was so bad. It was calm bad. That's what makes it worse, is that it was a calm bad fight. That it was just like, why are we putting furniture in here when there's no point? And I'm not waiting until the spring to return the car, because the car needed to be returned back it was actually like January or February. And he knew that, but he was like, well, I work for a big time company. We could make it happen. No, you can't make it happen. I can't even make the fucking payments. That's why we got a lease. So I'm just asking. I don't care who it affects, but it's not helping me out, and it's not allowing me to be healthy and mindful at all. It's causing me to be in a situation that I don't fucking care for. I don't care for somebody else's hurt. I don't care. Look, every woman and every man has made something of themselves in their own fucking niche. But then at the same time, every single one of y'all have lied to get there. So what difference does it make if somebody walks in and says, I'm here to grab a job and I'm here to do a good job? Okay? Because if you started off with the lie, it's going to hit you in the fucking face again. That's the Sesame Street, right? Okay. Just, I want to be left alone. I had a perfect Dianetics, and then when everybody got upset because they found out I was the one that had it, it was like, you can't have it. That's not fair. Fuck you with what's fair. Fuck you with what's fair. I have been bullied all my freaking life. And I let everybody have their piggy banks. I really did. I let everybody have their piggy banks, their time to pick fun at me, and their time to gossip about me. Now when I had that Dianetics, it was like completely calm for me. Everything went the way it did. Then it was like, well, that's not fair. What was fair? What was fair? Because it didn't work out for you? Or it didn't work out for the next person? Or it didn't work out for my ex-husband? I don't care. That's the whole point about an ex-husband. It's to fucking kick him to the side. Just like a fucking ex-boyfriend. It's to kick him to the side. You're a piece of shit. You get kicked to the side. Because I swear to God, he ain't saying anything fucking positive about me. So we're all hurt. We're all hurt. We're all hurt that I had to go back to it. I don't care. What difference does it make? I'm not in your guys' lives. You definitely sure ain't hell in mine. If you in my fucking life, oh my God, I'm going to set the house on fire. I will. I will set this fucking place, this address location on fire. I will. Ain't nobody should be doing anything, sending me shit, asking me for fucking money, nothing. Not a goddamn thing. You guys are making enough money to not send out any type of campaign letters. I mean, enough money. And enough for you to say, my degree is better than yours. You should not be sending one fucking iota of a word on paper to us. I'm going to say it again. You should not be sending one fucking iota of a word on paper to us. Not even a damn letter, like an alphabetical letter. You make enough money. This is a fucking joke scam. Don't do that to us because it's going to go right back through. All right?